Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 13 of Chapter 2 of the Gene Park. I'm Icon, and we're going to have some fun today. So first things first, there is a name that we have to put on this little fella here, because we had a first come, first serve request. This is Beetleborg now. Enjoy. So, we're also going to put up a new bench because there is a genetics tinkering table that I somehow managed to completely derp over. Thanks to the wonderful comment section for helping me out there. So, there's also something that a few words that I wanted to lose about the Triceratops that were also very helpful. So, I was muttering about the Triceratops looking a little bit boring or even bad, but the whole major sales point of the Triceratops is its use as a caravan animal, so it shines here. And I also wanted to say again, thanks for all these wonderful comments that are really helpful. So here, wanted to show it out. 385 kilo. That's a bit. So that's the real value of these critters. But we'll have to reform our ideology a tad bit before we can really reap the benefits of that. But we're gonna get there. Okay, so animal needs treatment. Yeah, Lolly has an infection. And that's not looking good for a Lolly. So Dr. Philly ain't available right now. So we're going to send Pepper. You know, Dr. Pepper is in the house. We got so much industrial quality medicine that I really don't mind to feed some of that to the Uteranus. It would be a shame if our beloved little critter here would die from something like that. What the heck? 44%? Dang. I really need to build them some beds. This doesn't work out anymore. So, animal sleeping box. I don't have enough wood stored. Okay, fascinating. We're gonna change that. So, it's just the same thing as with human beings. Like, if the quality of the bed determines the outcome of the treatment. And 90% of the time, your animals don't have any trouble with being treated on the floor. But you know, good old Lolly here, she already has a couple of problems across her life. I don't know if she's going to make it. Doesn't look good though. We'll see about that. I mean, we're not really relying on that. So, genetics tinkering table, Dino Genome Excavator, Megafauna Genome Excavator. Okay, now that's Hormonal Booster, Tempo Booster, Immuno Booster, Fertility Unblockers. Okay, they come with medicine. Stabilizator, what's these? Increases growth time by 50% in exchange for a vastly increased chance of obtaining the intended result. I see. Controller. Effectively allows hybrids to be drafted, but increases the chance of failure. That's pretty sick, but it needs advanced components. Genome Excavator. So, let's check that out. That does sound for me like the hardware we're needing for... So here, Ursine. Exactly. Equine. That's where all the other genomes come from. We don't need to rate those. Yeah, awesome. Oh, that's a good one. So the only thing we can't produce on our own is I don't see any Thrumbo here, but Usually Thrumbo was always a special treat. Okay, genome excavators. Hell yeah. We want to have one of these on store like always. Now we're talking business, friends. Ambrosia sprout. Oh yeah. So, many thanks for pointing out my my slip up there. Yeah. Nice. Let's not allow sewing here anymore, and the animals are going to eat that. But do it here. No. Ambrosia is something I'm usually selling. Wait. So Cortan is actually researching. So that's what happens. Now I have finally understood how you can put people on the underground penetrating scanner voluntarily. You just need to have more people assigned on research than you have research benches. Finally, that mystery has been solved. Brilliant. So now we can do all manner of nasty new things. So let's wait for the stuff to be constructed. And also there's another bench, the Implant Augmentator. I haven't tried that out yet. We're going to try that out. Genome Recombinator. I do have that already. Nutrient vats, we already got those. I wonder if that one got unblocked by some other technology that I didn't notice, like in a way that it wasn't available when I looked the first time, and then I didn't notice. Yeah, poor old Lolly. And Billy is not there for it's not available. Fucking not good. But I don't care too much about that. I mean, even if I would, what should I be doing? The good news about that is quite simple. Lolly will live on in another critter. Don't you worry. So, can we use that on a live specimen? Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I really think that's more, it's kind of a euthanasia thing. Boop. Bonded. So Vaughn will be so mad, but, what can I do? There was no chance that we're going to make it in time, and I'd say, Dino Genes, it's a tragedy and all, but we at least got ourselves some Dino Genes. Ugh, flash storms. I hate flash storms, especially the ones in the night. My poor colony needs to be drafted now. So the pens don't burn down. Well, I might be... I'm somehow inclined to set up the fences out of a less flammable material. Roaming monstrosities. Alright, that looks like a bunch. 19. Okay, luckily we got our parkour here, and I don't feel like going toe-to-toe with these. So, animal needs treatment. What's up? Ah, burns. Yeah, that's quite harmless. Yeah, a Spino Bear. Oh, I didn't put that on training yet. So the traps are really, really valuable. Like, you don't want to intercept these things in your face. Equine Paragon. Okay. I mean, we can create our own equine genomes here, because we got access to horses out of our own breed. That's a pretty luxurious thing. Oh, holy crud. So many baddies. So many baddies. So much ratatata. So yeah, they kind of like gimped themselves. Man, so many explosive monsters. But yeah, that's that situation's over. Alright. Some well-placed fortifications really do the trick, mostly. There's really not that much for us to take care of. The flu, and there is a lion hunting Pepper. Jesus. Where did that lion all of a sudden come from? And why does Beetleborg has the flu? Questions. So I want to have this one here. Narc is tantruming. He's going to destroy Lion. Okay, she seems to have a crush on Pepper. Interesting. So medical bed. We're going to yeah. 66%. Wonderful. Good stuff. Let's delete that sleeping spot under her butt, nevertheless. Because the sleeping spots are no longer supposed to be for the animals. We're going to replace these next. So Pepper, finally being treated? Wonderful. But can somebody please finally mop this room? It's outright disgusting. You guys. The last food poisoning is really a while ago. You can't get on me like that. I don't accept these excuses. Mop up your rooms. You know, shades of grey I accept there, but hues of green, no. Just no. Alright, poor old Lolly. We're going to make the best out of her. So, animal implant. Oh yeah, I expected these. Genoframes and genomes. Yeah. So, there's animal implants and there's also the human implants. I'm not sure if I'm going to dive too deep into this topic in this run. I'm quite honest with you. Because the basic topic was always Gene Park and not crazy genetic mutation place. By the way, Helen, come on guys, can you just... Yuck. Night shift, Helen. Night shift. Winters. Night shift. You guys are calling this a lab? There's puke everywhere. Okay. So, let's see. I have Booma genomes. I don't want boom genomes right now, honestly. Gila monster, desert tortoise, wonderful. More lions. I should really take that thing down before it goes whack on one of my people again. Well, colony is looking good at this point. Really like this place. So, what is happening with my with the Migmatite? Why is nobody cutting stones, huh? Gosh. Yuck. Yo, guys. I'd be not surprised if the next food poisoning would be coming to town soon. Okay. Well. That's the issue when you put up your food production in stacks. Like, every time you're producing things as quadruple stacks, there's 4 times food poisoning in it, if there's food poisoning in it. Sucks. But, such is life. Now, we got tidal power, and I want nuclear power as well. So I have no clue if Tidal Power really works here. I highly doubt it, honestly, but I want to try it. Chem fuel pump. Ah, underground extraction. So, electricity for moving masses of water, particularly tides. So, I'm able to place it down, and, well, we don't know much more about that. So, it has a radius of influence, so we're going to place it down here, and I'm just curious to see what that will do. I somehow doubt that it'll be useful, but little do I know. Alrighty. So finally this place is getting built up. I was already concerned, you know. Okay. So our economy is extremely timber hungry. At this point, we're really just using up wood in such extreme amounts. Winters, sad wonder. Have to leave the colony. Oh yeah, we still have the repercussions of that issue. Me forgot. So, well, are there any parties we could do? Well, we could finally build the party room, don't we? So, let's see. What kind of floor can I bring up here? So, carpets. Carpets would be really neat. But at the same time, I don't feel like I have the necessary materials for that. I don't plant out cloth. And this run I decided simply not to. Corporate fine sandstone tile. Dang, I would love to see those in action. A warmonger from the Empire of Eternity. Well, that sounds badass, but it sure ain't. So, we're going to bring up, park it. Why not park it? So, this is going to be the party room. I just decided that. Do I already have colored lights? No? Outrageous. We have to change that. This is a real quick and important technology in between. You know, what kind of party room without colored lights? Animal sleeping box, masterwork. There we go. Now our animals can sleep like a boss, I suppose. Melee Frenzy. He would like to go defeat enemies in melee combat. Good for you. So, Great Devourer, Gila Monster, Desert Tortoise. We should really start hunt that boulder mint. Yeah. With those genome extractors, this is a lot more fun. And I am super happy about the fact that I more or less accidentally started breeding those horses. Because equine genomes are hard to get. Like, most of the stuff isn't that hard to get. Like, ursine genome is pretty hard to get. You don't get a grizzly every time. But apart from that, most of the stuff. So, I want to have fertility unblockers, always. 2 of them here. Nice. And I thought you were supposed to only hunt these out of sight. So I'm so happy that you're really allowed to craft these yourself. I'm pretty sure that hunting these complexes surely does provide items that are different, better, stuff that can only be looted, I mean. Well, let's see. We're going to make some organs for Philly. She's really banged up. So, lung and kidney. So, surrogate kidney synthetic kidney. We need all these things. We need hyperweave. Ooh. I don't know if we even have hyperweave. Okay, we need to stock up on that stuff. And what was missing? Kidney and lung. Okay. Surrogate lung and synthetic kidney. I don't think we have hyperweave yet. We have some synthread, but no hyperweave. Okay, so we're not going to get anywhere with that. What a pity. Okay. So how's the genoframe situation? We're just building up the last couple of you. Nice. That's making me very, very happy. So, let's do the kitchen sweep. It's really helpful to just do that every once in a while. I mean, I never had a colony that was squeaky clean unless I had dedicated people that had no other job. No other job except for cleaning. Not really that viable. Surely not. So we could free up Narc for other jobs now that we have Cortan here, but it's not like Narc is capable of doing too many other things. Natural born leader. Okay, well, right now I really try to stock up on bodies here, because I really want to get done with the genoframe production and finally get the duplication project going. I really want to create new critters, but not without duplicating beforehand. It's just the thing. Alright. Oh, our defenses are getting finished. Nice. That's making me extremely happy. Okay, so Helen. I'm going to put her off the hunting duty here so much and replace Cortan with that job. I think we're going to get a lot more stuff done if Helen is not going to be on the hunting job so much. I think that was clogging up my work schedule a bit. Well, because Helen happens to be one of my best field workers. She's just always busy with something else. Alrighty. We getting there, boys. So we have now an entire trench for defense purposes only. I dig that. A sand lion is hunting Majinbuu for food. Oh, come on, you. I'll show you some manners. Death awaits all those who want to eat my critters. There we go. That's what you get. Ching. Oh, come on, guys. At least harvest that thing. It's not as if we had too many corpses in our possession or something like that. Okay, so hay is now deteriorating because of outdoors. Oh Christ, of course. Yeah, I've had these issues several times before, I remember now. So there's the thing. We're going to have to do this like that. Everything which is not enclosed by walls can't be an inside area. That's just the rules. So to create a real inside area, something where stuff doesn't deteriorate, you have to build up these things. I now remember that I had exactly the same pain before, but you know, that's just as it is. It looks a little bit sucky, I know, but we're going to remove the fences inside later. Then it will look a little bit less weird. Oh man, I'm so happy that the defenses are now at a spot where I can say, it's okay. We're going to need to set up another parkour there. We're not done with that yet. Journey to the rundown research post. I bet there's... yeah. Genetic monstrosities. Okay. Man, this whole genoframe crafting process eats up corpses like crazy. You have to hunt so much, but I love it. Like, the genetics are now a real asset, you know? You really have to work for these, and it really feels painful to lose any of these at the same moment. I really dig that. Genetic Rim had much more of a fire and forget character about the hybrids. In this one, you really do care about your critters. They aren't easy to come by, and therefore you really want to make sure that they are well. You really want to make sure that everything will work out. You'll need to work on your supplies and all. It's really good, really good. Fantastic upgrade to the old system. All right, we put down some nasties. That'll get us some materials to work with. I mean, I could just go for lower quality frames. There's one thing I'm really curious to find out, and that's the question: what'll happen if those creatures start breeding naturally? What quality does the offspring have? Is it depending on the on its parents, or what's the case? You know, that's really something that I'm really curious about to find out. So look at that, we're finally recombinating genomes here. That means I finally brought up enough corpses to get the process going. Every episode without new genetic monsters is feeling a little bit sad for me, but, well, we had a hard time there. And losing Lolly surely makes me extremely sad. Sucks that an infection was able to just take us down like that. So I'm now selecting all those animal sleeping spots, and we now use animal sleeping boxes. Oh, they only fit for smaller animals, or fit smaller animals. Yeah, the larger ones can't even fit in there. And I was wondering why they're not taking them. So we're going to need the real deal. Fits any animal. So, Dino Feather Wool. I love it to build my animal beds out of materials that we have available here. So, dang, this was a total failure then. Whatever. Whatever. Hey, thanks, Randy. But not interested. Alright, so we're finally starting to work on this room here. So, we should probably bring in the lights already. You know those folks. So, we're going to make it green. Go green, they say. So, Justin, work on taking Wake Up? high on wake up. Are you freaking kidding me, Winters? What the hell? I thought you wouldn't be looking, boss. Okay, man. So, I guess Winters is in for a long shift here tonight. Hey, look at that. So, those filthy critters. And Majin Buu is in danger, man. Real danger here. I bet that the lion will win. Quite frankly. There we go. So I'm just going to move away for now. And Billy, you're tending already. Nice. There we go. Filthy creature. Yo, Winters, if you are already high, you could just pick it up there. So we'll see if there's any hope for Majin Buu. I highly doubt it. Death in 1 hour. He'll be dead before Philly can even start working on him. Poor old man. Poor old mole man! Whatever. Honestly, he wasn't too useful for us. It was just one early experiment there. But this is a lesson to me. We're not going to let any lions roam free on this map anymore. It's just not working out. They're taking down my own critters way too often. And, well, sad ending for this episode, but honestly, he wasn't too much of any use for the colony. So we got rid of him before he was bewildering the guests. So, dear friends, end of today's episode. I'm really, really down. I'm super happy that we did this. And, well, we're going to see next episode. I really hope that I'm going to be able to get some new monstersies going, because we really have a bit of a shortage lately. But, well, we're going to get there. The thing is just, we need to get the preparations down correctly, otherwise our efforts will be in vain. I'm sure you guys understand. So drop me your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course consider subscribing, and have a wonderful and nice day. Bye-bye.